I am KLU HK and tonight I'll be taking the Cathay Pacific flight CX271 from Hong Kong to Amsterdam. I was originally meant to be flying on premium economy, but however I've been upgraded to business class at the check-in. So I'll be sitting at seat 12K and will be using gate 30. And right now I'm standing on the Terminal 2 side of the Airport Express station. This is because I've already got my boarding pass, so I can just enter on the Terminal 2 side in order to skip the crowds in Terminal 1. In fact, the good thing is they do not really care which side you enter the restricted area as long as you've got a boarding pass in hand. I'm now walking steadily through Terminal 2. As you can see, it is nice and quiet here. There's hardly any activity compared to Terminal 1. And I guess I'll stop recording here since you are not supposed to record security checks. I've now just walked through security and there were only 2 people ahead of me in the queue. So what I'll do now is that I will take these escalators down to reach the automated people mover that will take me back to the main terminal. And now it's time to wait for the train, which will arrive in 1 minute.
Please board train now. 請小心上車，請小心上車。
So this particular line of the automated people movers also serves the Sky Pier ferry terminal. So people who have just arrived from the mainland and Macau can go through all the way to Terminal 1 once they're off the boat. So while I will be boarding on gate 30, I will simply be using the bridge lounge, which is located closer to gate 36. So I'll just be crossing to this platform and changing to this train. Okay, I just got off the automated people mover and I will be taking these escalators to get up there and go to my lounge. And just to let you know, if you would like to use the midfield concourse, you can stay on the train so you can go all the way to the very end where you can find gate 201 to 230. I've just gone up from the automated people mover stop and I'm now facing the entrance to the bridge. Just to let you know, of my gate number 30 is over there in that corridor, so I'll have to make a U-turn once I'm done with the lounge. But now let me go down there and just chill out for a bit. I'm right here inside the bridge lounge and I'm in the dining area. So this is where you can find all the soft drinks and the tea and the dairy creamer, coffee machine, and you've got all the salads, fruit juices, pizza, even my favorite Portuguese Egg Tarts, and you've got different types of soups as well. And also some hot dishes here, both Western and Chinese. It is now 10:50 p.m. and I have around at least half an hour's time before it's time for me to board. So I'll just chill out in this lounge and eat the things that I really love eating, such as 2 Portuguese Egg Tarts, some bread pudding with vanilla sauce, as well as iced chocolate. So in any case, this lounge is always good for desserts before boarding, especially after my grandma's given me a very nice meal before I left. And here's a nice view of the apron beyond the deck chairs there, and there's a Cathay Pacific plane over there as well. It is now 11:33 and I've just been informed that the gate has changed to number 45, which is a little bit further away from gate 30, but that's good because it means I don't need to do a U-turn when I leave this lounge. It is now 12:13 and I've received the boarding announcement at the lounge, so I'll now be heading towards gate number 45, which is a short walk away from this lounge. And there's a Plaza Premium lounge above. I can see that people are all boarding and there doesn't seem to be a long queue, so maybe most people are on the plane already at this point. And so this is my seat, 12K, right along the window, which is good. I like window seats. So here is the remote control for my entertainment system, and there's a reading light and a seat adjustment, as well as a power socket and a USB port for people's smartphones and stuff. And this TV uses a old style entertainment system but with a touch screen. You can fold in and out. And here's a blanket as well, and this is where you can put all your stuff like your headphones, your books, and many other things you want to have a quick access to. And inside they provided you with a set of noise cancelling headphones as well, along with a mirror to look at yourself. And this is terminal outside at night. This time I'm on a Boeing 777-300, and this is an idea of how much leg room the business class seats have on this plane. In any case, even if I lie flat, there should be enough room. And just like most business class planes of Cathay, you've got 4 seats in a row. As a business class customer, I was served a drink before takeoff, and this is what they call an Oriental Breeze, a Cathay Pacific signature drink, which is plum juice with rose water. I've just been given a Vanity bag from the crew, and it was designed by 78%. And it contains a number of useful items to help people have a good time on the plane. So you've got this eye cover, these eye shades, you've got a pair of socks to wear, you've got a small tube of Colgate toothpaste, a toothbrush, even a small packet of mouthwash, and whatever this is, Gerleek Herbal Recovery Advanced Serum. And you've got what they call rose water balancing mint. Lip balm. And a pair of earplugs. Here is also a complimentary bottle of Evian's mineral water. And I've just been given the menu for the dinner service for business class. So for supper, I can either choose Kung Po prawns with jade melons, or I can get the seared beef short rib steak. And there's no question which one I will get. And I'll get a cheese plate with a number of cheeses, including Shropshire blue cheese, which would probably be served with grapes. And then for breakfast, I can either have parsley omelette with sausage and bacon, or I can actually have Chinese dim sum or pork and dried vegetable congee. And instead of just having instant noodles, I can get Taiwanese pork and noodle soup throughout the flight on request. And as for drinks, I get a much larger variety. So in addition to the usual soft drinks, I get Hong Kong style milk tea, as well as jasmine spring tips tea, and various types of Chinese, Japanese, Earl Grey, chamomile, and peppermint teas, as well as even hot chocolate. And on this flight, they're serving Delicate Salmon Brut Champagne. And you've got all of these white wines, red wines, and even port wine for selection. And yes, and here is the liquor list. And my personal favorite would be the Baileys. And so this is the recipe of the Oriental Breeze, which I had. So it's a sour plum tea and cranberry juice based non-alcoholic drink with honey and fresh lemon juice and a hint of rose water. Quite a lot of ingredients, that. It is now 6:38 p.m. Amsterdam time, and we have just over 11 hours to go. And the crew has folded out my table in preparation for dinner. I've just been served the starter for the dinner, and I've got what I think is hummus salad and some fruit salad, like with strawberries, cranberries, blueberries, as well as a piece of all-grain bread with some Italian breadsticks here. I've finished my starter, and now I have my main course. This is the seared beef short rib steak served with a tomato, some mashed potato, and diced ratatouille, as the menu said. And I've also taken the opportunity to order a glass of Baileys with ice, because after all, this is too good to miss. They're serving tea, coffee and chocolates after the meal, and I've asked for the Hong Kong style milk tea as well as a hazelnut chocolate. currently 9:08 p.m. Amsterdam time, and it's time for me to sleep. So this is what my seat looks like when I've completely flattened it out by pressing this button here. And so I'll just have some sleep. Everyone else has probably gone to sleep by now. What it's like looking at the ceiling of the plane lying down like this. And you've got the back of my seat here as well. It is now 1:33 a.m. in Amsterdam time, and I've decided to wake up and have an in-flight snack. So I have folded my chair back up to the original position. This is the Taiwanese Pork Noodle Soup. It comes with some spring onion, red chilies, mushrooms, carrots and green vegetables, as well as a packet of Wayland style chili sauce. It takes around 15 minutes to prepare, so it is always good to ask the crew early if you want these noodles. (4:07) in Amsterdam, and we have just over 2 hours before we land, and we're getting ready for breakfast. So now I have taken the opportunity to have another cup of Hong Kong style milk tea. I'm now being served the starter of my breakfast. I've got a fruit salad with kiwi fruit, watermelon, papaya, blueberries, and I've got a mango and coconut flavored oatmeal, as well as a muffin. And this time I'll just be having a coffee with milk. The main course I've chosen, the omelette with sausage, bacon, tomato and mashed potatoes. It is kind of similar to what I get in economy class, but it's a little bit more luxurious. I've just finished my breakfast and I'm having one last Hong Kong style milk tea for luck. This has got to be my third cup on this flight. Yes, I got to make the best use of my business class benefits. We have 3 minutes until landing, and here are some shots of the night lights down in Amsterdam. It is 6:03 in the morning and it's still quite dark out there. 6:06 in the morning, and we have just touched down at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. It is now 6:23 and I'm inside the terminal at Amsterdam Airport Schiphol. My journey isn't over yet because I'll need to find a connecting flight back to Birmingham, and I'll need to probably get a new boarding pass as well. There's a 6-hour layover again, so there's plenty of time, and it's still quite dark outside. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later.